Last month, the Calgary Flames held their annual Red Rally, where fans got the chance to interact with the team and their alumni.
It's great to be out in the community and show our support to the fans. They cheer on us every game we're on the ice, and they've been great to us. So we want to show how grateful we are that we have them.
For them to see the fans and how much they care and how much it means to them, whether they understand it or not, I think it draws a connection to your community. It might make you play a little bit harder.
With the Flames in the tail end of a rebuild, events like this are more important than ever for fans to meet the new team.
Well, we kind of need their patience right now. I mean, last year they were great to us, even though we didn't make the playoffs. They're always cheering for us, and they love the way we play because we put in a great effort every night. And so yeah, it's great to have their support and their patience.
They're in a rebuild, but they're actually still being quite competitive early in the season. So I think as a fan, you're watching it saying, well, wow, we're supposed to be rebuilding and not be very good and not win very many games, but geez, we're in a lot of these. When we lose, we're only losing by a goal or two, and we're beating some good teams. So, it's a sense of hope again. Well, maybe we're going to be rebuilt before we know it, and maybe we're going to have a good chance to be competitive.
Now they've officially acknowledged that they're in a rebuild, but if you talk to the fans in the stands and you talk to the fans on the street, they're excited about this hockey right now. They love watching all these young kids. You've got 5-6 kids now that are having a lot of ice time that really never played in the NHL before. So they're becoming one of the team.
This is a period where I think we've made some changes as a hockey club and as we're striving for a playoff spot. So I was fortunate enough to be here when the Flames went to the playoffs quite a few years ago in that Stanley Cup run, and it's amazing to see what the city gets behind and the flags on the cars and just the support from everybody. So that's a place where I think we all want to be again.
Flames alumni play an important role in the organization, especially with so many young dominating stars filling the roster.
It takes the pressure off some of the current players. When you're in a team where the team hasn't had a lot of success over the last 10 years or more, sometimes there's too much pressure put on the current players.
Yeah, I think alumni has always been a big part of every part of association, especially here in the Flames. I know I've been to some events now and seen some of the alumni, and again, I keep saying this, but growing up here, I watch these guys that are alumni now, and it's cool camaraderie that everybody has amongst each other, and they're a big part of our community and a big part of the Calgary Flames.
Well, I think it benefits the team to see that there's players still in the community that made this their home. I think it helps to keep them grounded if they get to know a few of us or whatnot. And I think it helps them as a resource for when their careers are ending.
Well, they're alumni guys here in Calgary are awesome. Great supporters to us, and they come down the locker room once in a while, and we see them at shared events or around the city, and they're great guys, and we're happy to have them around.
When I played, some guys either liked Hawk and Lube, or they liked Joey Mullen, or like Jamie McCown. You kind of take them in as your own, and they become part of the family. They become part of the fan base, and when you're out there trying, they feel for you. When you get hurt, they're worried for you. And when you play well, they're happy for you. So, some of this comes back in an event like today, where they get a chance to shake a hand, they get a chance to get an autograph, and they get a chance to maybe even have a couple comments from Monahan or something, and it goes a long way.
I just think that connection. I mean, our motto here is family first, and that goes for our immediate families and branches out to coaches, players, trainers, and on to fans. So, this city is well deserving of a good cup run for us and a good playoffs. And our last 4 or 5 years haven't been exactly where we want to be, but these fans are what make us go, and it's always enjoyable playing in front of them.